What does that sound, you ask?
Welcome to the Rec Show podcast, a show dedicated to beat makers around the world. Kick back, relax with the host, Gldnmnd.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
How much more do you want from me?
More.
How much more successful do you want me to be?
More successful.
How many records can my records break?
More records.
But I'm the best.
All right, what's good, everybody? Gldnmnd here. Welcome back for another episode. This will be a quick one for the Rec Show podcast, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. But I just wanted to talk about these tariffs and what Bandcamp sent out, man. They just sent out a email to everybody that's signed up for Bandcamp, which is a digital music store. If y'all didn't know, I'm a big proponent of buying off of websites and buying off of Bandcamp as well, because the music goes majority of the time directly to the artist, and they have every like quarter they have like a Bandcamp Friday, which gives 100% of the revenue to the artist directly. Bandcamp collects no fees and stuff like that. So I really just wanted to talk about this while I'm on my way back from work. I'm about to be driving home, but let me see if I can get an episode out while I'm driving this motorcycle, man. So yeah. So while I'm driving, man, I just want to talk about it, man. Bandcamp is good at letting everybody know what's coming up and stuff that's happening and things like that. So shout out to Bandcamp, man. Everybody, the people that run Bandcamp. Let me just put my visor thingy on. It's about to get hot in here. Hot in here. But yeah, they sent the email out about the tariffs that's going to have, imposed by, it says a government. It says a government. It don't say what government, but everybody knows, it's the U.S., is imposing tariffs on merchandise from other countries, man. So,
all right, here's what the images say. The first part is basically a notice about U.S. tariffs on merchandise orders. It says that significant changes are coming. Those tariff changes might mean fees on some merchandise being shipped to the U.S., and some Bandcamp sellers might even temporarily pause shipments. Plus, some international postal carriers are temporarily suspending deliveries to the U.S. as well. In short, if shipments are paused, you can still support artists by buying digital music. And if you need more info, there's a help center you can check out. So, that's the full gist.
So, what does that mean?
In a nutshell, it means that because of these new tariffs, some physical merch shipments to the US might get hit with extra fees or even temporary pauses. For artists on Bandcamp, that means there could be a bit of a hiccup with getting physical merch to fans in the US for a while. But the practical workaround is pretty straightforward. Artists can encourage fans to support them by purchasing digital music instead. That way, the music keeps flowing and the support stays steady, even if physical shipments have a temporary roadblock. So it's a pretty practical pivot.
Can't overlook it, man. You can't even say, you know what, I'm gonna accept all of these fees because they're gonna be high. And they're globally. So the US is imposing these on global tariffs. All right, so man, let me tell you something, man. It will throw a wrench in some merchandise being shipped from all over the world, but it's okay, man. It's like with anything, man. We gotta adjust until everybody plays ball again and everybody, is kumbaya and all that type of stuff. But I don't know. I don't know what it's going to do. But what the letter says, and I'm just summarizing, man, I'll put what Bandcamp in the description, put what they put in the email that got sent to us. What it actually says is, due to the U.S., due to the tariffs being imposed by a government, there's going to be higher fees for people that are selling merchandise, physical merchandise, CDs, vinyl, cassettes, anything else that you can find on Bandcamp. And so, it also just says, there's nothing that they can really do about it because it's the government imposing it. It's not Bandcamp imposing these tariffs and these higher fees on Bandcamp either, which is true. So, to summarize it, they basically are talking about, you can, yes, while, there's going to be higher fees and stuff like that. If you can, don't want to pay that amount of money to get merch, the physical vinyls, cassettes, CDs, and whatever other t-shirts and whatever else, posters that you can find on Bandcamp, you can always just support digital. Buy the digital album. I know it may not be, make that big of a deal to the artist, but I mean, something is better than nothing until we figure out a way around what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So, and then you can also support on Bandcamp Fridays as well. So, that's just, I know it throws, everybody was, Bandcamp is the way to go, or your website is the way to go. And then boom, then the U.S. government, does something like this, so, it might have been necessary. If you know anything, you've been keeping up with what tariffs actually mean. It's, it's been a long time coming, I guess. If you know what tariffs are, you know what they mean for businesses. But man, at the same time, we got a economic issue happening right now, and it's craziness. It's just craziness, man. People are having a hard time even keeping up with paying their bills and, paying for the necessities in life. If you're an American citizen, and that may be around the world. I'm not around the world, but I know things are costing a lot more than they used to. But man, I just wanted to hop on and talk to y'all about it, man. I think it just might be digital. It just might be a digital world, man. And for music for a little bit, unless you live in that specific country there where you can get it, where you can get that specific item that you want, that merch that you want. Yeah, that's it, man. But I did want to let y'all know, man, I'm paying attention to Bandcamp. I know y'all got albums out. I think I'm putting on together like 3 more episodes right now with some amazing people. So y'all stay y'all stay tuned, man. It's about to be on and popping, man. Like, yeah, we got some amazing people. About to stop by the Rec Show podcast and talk about their albums. And I got another episode, maybe 2 more episodes of Instrumentals happening. I got another 2 episodes of the Rec Show podcast. A first timer that the homie put me on to, man. So I ain't gonna tell you real homie, because then you're gonna start digging. But yeah, I want y'all to just pay attention to the Rec Show podcast. And yeah, we're gonna keep y'all informed, and
Hey yo, what up everybody? Gldnmnd here. Listen, if you're enjoying this conversation, please subscribe wherever you're listening. It helps more people discover the show and keeps our community going strong. And if you want to show your support, head over to our support page by clicking support the show. Every dollar and share helps fund the work and keeps me bringing amazing voices to the mic. But here's the cool part. You can even text the show if you have a question, feedback, or just want to show some love. Hit me up directly by clicking the Be a Homie and let us know what you think link. I'll be checking those messages, yo. And who knows, you might even hear your name shout out on a future episode. So subscribe, support the movement, and join me in this journey. Let's keep building, sharing the stories of our beat making culture and community. Now let's get back to the show. Yeah.
Let it do what it do, you know? I hope this is not too bad of audio to where y'all can actually understand what I'm saying. I'm trying to speak as clearly as possible while driving, you know? So they probably like, yo, what's all that weird noise? I'm in a helmet that is not a showy, not one of the quietest helmets out there on the market.
I go to the studio every day, like literally, like all the travelers that you see, like everybody that I know that's on the stage or whatever, we always cooking up on a daily basis and going and really perfecting our craft. So I think that if you don't stay in the gym and you don't keep shooting, you're gonna miss a lot of shots. And you always gotta really figure out that it's not about what's gonna happen in the short-term process, but what's really gonna happen when you actually look back and all the work that you put in. What did it mean? What did it mean for yourself? Did you give up on yourself? And that's something you should never do. So stay focused and fuck everybody. Tuh.
Control what you can control. Control what you can control.
But, you know, as I get some more support and, you know, save up for another helmet, then I'll be able to talk to y'all in crystal clear audio. You feel me? Crystal clear audio, man. So it's what it is right now, man. I'm out here in Seguin, I think. Close to Seguin. Man, farm country, man. I think this is where I'm supposed to be at, man. Farm country. I'm looking at horses right now, just chilling. Horses just chilling, farmland out here. You know? They're building it up right now, but, you know, with anything, everything gets built up and, you know, things get bigger and better. People can need places to live, stuff like that. But anyway, I'm going on a tangent. But, yeah, shout out to the homies putting out amazing music. Tapping in with the Rec Show podcast as well. I appreciate every single one of y'all sharing, you know, what we do and getting other people to tap into what we do at the Rec Show podcast. I'm a one-man shop, so I'm trying to do my best to, you know, send out the invitations, set up the Zoom meetings, have the, you know, do the research for the interview, conduct the interview, you know, edit the episode, type out the description, you know, and you know, get it ready for social media for everybody to tap in and be on the lookout for it, and you know, and then keep up with you know, posting about this specific episode. You know, we just came out with episode 128 with Kershawn Tha Don and that Long Beach, California's finest, you know what I'm saying? And then Naja here stopped by on that episode, so that was dope, man. It was a quick one. I got so many more questions I could have asked her, but we were under some time constraints. But we gonna run it back. Don't y'all worry about it, man. We're gonna run it back soon. And then 127, it was with the homie Cruz and the homie TEEDOTEINSOF. We were talking about their album, A Happy Om. Y'all get it? Yeah, so that was a dope conversation. And yeah, it's more to come. More to come, man. Y'all stay tuned, stay tapped in, stay locked in. I know I probably lost a lot of people on Spotify because Spotify, did some changes to how they run business, and I guess my podcast had more music than talking. But my podcast is a podcast about beat makers, man. So beat makers, music producers, and composers. So of course we're gonna play music, man. Like, what you want me? I told her, I said, yo, what you want me to do? Like, that's what my podcast is about. You want me to just talk in front of a microphone and not play music? My podcast is based around that. So if y'all really want to tap in and get the whole, the whole experience, pay attention to YouTube, or just go to the website, my Buzzsprout website, man. It's in the Rec Show podcast link tree. So yeah, I can't control what distributors do and how they conduct business in order for them to, make more money off of us and stuff like that. But I ain't gotta keep supporting it, so that's what I'm not gonna do. So, y'all just pay attention to, the Buzzsprout website, pay attention to YouTube, pay attention to, those, there's plenty of other areas where you can hear the Rec Show podcast. But I did want to mention that you can also participate inside with each episode, man. So if you listen to an episode, there's a link that's marked, be a homie, tell us what you think. Click on that and you can text us as well. You can text us your thoughts free of charge, man. So I'm interested to get my first, text message and talk about it in the next episode that I do, man. So yeah, that's a new feature that Buzzsprout put out. That's pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope. So, so y'all look at that episode and
An addiction. For what? Did you ever study anything that wasn't part of some con? What the hell for?
pay attention to that. And there's gonna be more features coming out as well. I like what Buzzsprout does, man. Shout out to Buzzsprout, man. They they're always sending out the newsletters. They're always innovating for podcasters. I know they just had a podcast conference. In Dallas, Texas too. I couldn't make it to that, but soon, man. Soon. This thing's about to blow up, man. I just got a good feeling about this podcast. I was, on the fence about the name, whether it would be recognized and whether it was a good enough name and stuff like that. But 4 or 5 years later, I'm still here doing my thing, and still doing this thing, man. So shout out to my neighbors, man. They be hearing me at like 4 o'clock in the morning going to work. I know they like, yo, this motorcycle. It ain't that loud though. But yeah. So shout out to Buzzsprout, man. I made it home, y'all. So I'm sign off. I'm gonna play a couple beats of some joints I've been listening to as well, man. And y'all just be a homie. Let me know what you think. Click that link so you can text us. Let me know what y'all thinking. Yeah, man. Y'all remember, man, it starts with the record. You know what I'm saying? It starts with the record. We talk about the music, man, and that's what it's gonna be about, man. So, you know, this is a podcast for beat makers, music producers, and composers from around the world. All right, so y'all stay tuned. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for supporting and you know, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart, man. Everybody that taps into the Rec Show podcast. All right, so until next time, man. Big peace and love. You know what I mean? Make sure if you make your music, you share your music. Don't be scared to share it. It does nobody any good if you just keeps it on the hard drive. Let the people hear what you banging out, man. What you creating. You know, I'm all about weird music. I'm always all about, you know, dope music and just amazing dope concepts and stuff like that. That's the stuff I like to have on this show. So if you a weird one, all right, if you a one that's, you know, doesn't go according to like the normal sound that you hear, like me hear on the radio and stuff like that, you know, let it be known. Let me know. Send me a message. I'm on IG. I'm on X. And send me a message on YouTube. All right. I listen to I pay attention to the messages on YouTube as well. So yeah, that's what it is, man. All right. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Big peace and love, y'all. Yeah.
Hey, the stewardess just came up here and said somebody back there without their mask on. If I come back there and your mask ain't on, I'ma slap the shit out you, bro. On guard.
Lights represent every living person on the planet. The white lights are humans. And these are the mutants.
They
they tell like younger kids or other producers like that's cheating, you can't really be set, but bro, like when it comes to this producing shit, you can do whatever you want.
You've been listening to the Rec Show podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Remember 3 things. Believe in your music. Take care of your mentals. Become the best version of yourself. Until the next one, Gldnmnd signing off. Peace and love, yo.
To be the best, you got to work overtime. To be the best, you got to work overtime.
These young boys getting better. This is not like the NBA when you can retire. Like this is, you have to keep going.